It be like some type of way. See me coming, I slip up like a blind. Now that's the shit that frustrates. Heavyweight, you a featherweight. I'm a heavyweight, you a featherweight. I'm a heavyweight, you a featherweight. I'm a heavyweight, you a featherweight. See him play the kid, pay spectators gotta pay. See him play the kid, pay spectators gotta pay. See him play the kid, pay spectators gotta pay. Spectators gotta pay. Spectators gotta pay. Watch me demonstrate. Ice can Rolex face. Stay away from hate. Never second place. Never second guess. 50 carats on my chest. Never hesitate. Big ballers don't wait. Cherry red rock. Tiptoe to the top. Top 10 rappers, whether you like it or not. I'm a heavyweight. You a featherweight. 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 See him play the kid, pay spectators gotta pay. See him play the kid, pay spectators gotta pay. See him play the kid, pay spectators gotta pay. Spectators gotta pay. Spectators gotta pay. You a featherweight. Heavyweight. You a featherweight. I'm a heavyweight. You scared, ho. You scared, ho. You scared, ho. Kicking in the door, I make the bitches hit the floor for keys. You scared, ho. You scared, ho. You scared, ho. Kicking in the door, I make them bitches hit the floor for keys. Bustin' with that 45, make them bitches bag it up. Catch them riding on them things, make them bitches tag it up. Here they got that product, man, make them bitches bag it up. Trying they got that money, man, make them bitches sag it up. Take it to the spot, man, now it's time to crank it up. Don't play tomorrow's a brighter day, I gotta pack it up. Me's the first up on the block, I guess to rag it up. Pocket full of stones, oh boy, I gotta track it up. Fucking with the snitches, man, don't make me wanna hang it up. But looking at an empty plate, will make me wanna keep it up. Any nigga with that work will make me wanna creep it up. Even though my pockets don't got deep, they ain't got deep enough. Wishing I could rob me a bank, but I ain't thief enough. I keep it in the hood to rob a nigga, try to steep enough. And it's about the time I get my bag, then I need it up. Time to find another boy, time again to read it up. Read it up, I got them scared. I think you scared of it. I think you bitches scared. I think you scared of it. I think I got them scared. I think you scared of it. Kicking in the door, I make them bitches hit the floor for keys. I think I got them scared. I think you scared of it. We get away with every nation, but every nation catch substitution, and the president can't say shit. Yes, if I don't you ill, I want you still. Who makes us feel like we got to kill? Yes, how many more lives must we lose? How many more times must we choose to trust the fools? Now I know only I is not the ring. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I gave it to you straight, don't mix it. Twist it up on some slick shit. Now I know only I is not the ring. I don't have to talk to it anymore. I don't have to walk to it anymore. I'm out the door. Now I know only I is not the ring. I wanna find peace with the Lord. I don't wanna find a peace with the sword. I can't afford to. Now I know only I is not the ring. When every day of my life is a constant fight between wrong and right. Now I know only I is not the ring. I thank you, Lord, for my life. Thank you, Lord, for keeping it loose. Things got tight. Now I know only I is not the ring. Only I can stop the rain. Only I can stop the pain. Yeah. Now I know only I can stop the rain. Only I can stop the rain. Stop the rain. Yeah.
It's out of season.
Only I can stop the rain. Oh, the rain falls on me. Now I know only I can stop the rain. Only I can stop the rain.
Right now, I got a chill vibe carved out just for you. Here's Gunna first.
He got speed. Compared to us, anyways.
I'm about 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Canadian stones. Cash on the California cash, can't wait to go just my home. Smash all you itty bitty rappers in a minute, I'm sure to fall off. Rich my goals, none of those open and closed. I'm spending millions on clothes, I'm making millions on clothes. Spend new money to the old, stay bitches and old. Cut my shirt full of hoes, I wanna get a lot of hoes. Shout out my cousin, my kid, my blood, my bone. Yo, my 10, I plant that seed, give me one of the grow. Half a million euros in a third world picture, I triple the coast. Always say that I want it, you don't want it, and then I do what they don't. They try to stop my growth, but that takes my goals. Eat white, watching on phone, they can't take my throne. They don't do the most, stay strong, the been him all alone. $50 money with a bone, got different places that I flown. Pretty little bitch, she swallow my kid. Pull up on the kid, she left her kid at home. It's 10 p.m. and then I'm back, it's 4 in the morning. My blood spraying in the view is the same when I come up from Jordan. Speed in the coupe, Jeff Gordon. I got the foreign important. We sold out the Barclay, now we gon' sell out the garden. Jump on my fuck up the market, if I'm not really a Martian. It's squeezing me through like a party, and I'm protected by carbon. They try to stop my growth, but that takes my goals. He ain't watching on phone, they can't take my throne. They don't do the most, stay strong, man, he's all alone. $50 money with his phone, not
Who the fuck is that guy? Sweet, touch me.
It's laws. It's high.
Yeah, okay, I wake up with the taste of pussy still in my mouth. Bitch in my bed, homegirl still asleep on the couch. My head is banging like Metallica. Swallow a bottle of Avalon, then head back to the bedroom where she sucked me just like Dracula. It's the young Dracula. Mr. Love to grab his nuts. Never let a bitch inside. Fuck her in the Acura. Aurora Borealis with the shine, Aurora gorgeous. Dinner with 40 horses, bunch of horny horses for the cake to formulate a fortune. More in the race of horses I am. Homies got my back, they all right, damn. I bring this to you, la 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 live, man. You gon' need at least 5 hands to hold my finance. I am B5 from the giant. Besting at a 10% for many with the pirates. I tell her, this middle finger stand for silence. Ain't a fucking way I'm keeping quiet. Out into the city, blowing smoke out the window. House on control, they looking out for all the criminals. I've been a lot of things, I ain't never been a bitch, no.
Welcome to Broadview Stadium in Buffalo. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the UMASS Minutemen and the Buffalo Bulls. Restate the David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the UMass head coach before the game. He told his team this week that this is what he envisioned for them this season. Even though they lost the first game of the year, they have reeled off 5 straight wins, and he understands this team has what it takes to be special. Putting that adversity and that challenging start to the season behind them, they have what it takes to make big noise here starting today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So UMass's offense will have first crack at this one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
They'll try it over the left side. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high load. Chop blocked.
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
Running inside, it's Shelton. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got a man. It's Andrews. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covered in downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on 4th down.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass. It's Watson. It's complete to the left. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They want to run it left here. Might have a chance. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. Keeps it on 1st down. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Trying to bully their way in. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks, and make plays.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Here's a give to Washington. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Minutemen! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Crawford. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. The run inside. It's Shelton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it does, a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Might as well stick with him. Plows through the defense. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Wright. Bringing the heat. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shelton. Runs through a tackle. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
To the air on second down. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buffalo! Great job by the back on the option. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Finding an escape route. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gets the back moving. On the option. Pulls it on the option. He's in maybe some room here. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for space. It's Baldwin. Powers through the defender. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
UMass comes to the line facing second and short. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. The 20. He's at the pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender. Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Watson. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
That's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play, and now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
He locked up and held on to bring him down. UMass quickly back to the line. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking for the completion. The incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Shelton. Here's a little room there. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll run it. It's Shelton. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown Bulls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This really has been a tale of 2 quarters for this offense. They were shut out in the first quarter, and they've been lighting the scoreboard up in the second. Give this offensive coordinator some credit. He found a rhythm. He was able to get this offense churning big plays out one after another, and right now they are playing with tons of confidence.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line. It's Baldwin. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. He'll do it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Watson. Here comes the heat. They got it. Great pressure by this defense.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
This has been a nightmare for the offense. What's one of the most critical statistics in any college football game? It's the turnover battle. They've already got 3, David. We're not even through the first half. This couldn't be any worse if you're on offense.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise why they're trailing in this football game. When you continue to give the football to the other team and put your defense in a bind, you're going to give up points. So they've got to find something with this offense that they can do well, because right now they're finding a good way to turn it over. But they got to do something positive to get back in this football game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Goes high to pull it in.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. Third down and short, a lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say, no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look. Throw the bomb down the field and make the big play.
He wants it all. Trying to find the end zone. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And this wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. And the Bulls are in the hurry up. Looking to throw on third and goal. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. They reached into the bag of tricks on third down, and it did not work. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Watson. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 24 team, the Florida Gators. And it's the Longhorns, chasing a 6th straight victory today. This team is a snowball rolling downhill, just adding momentum with every new week. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in Buffalo. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the UMass head coach at the half. This is the moment his defense has to get organized. They have been a little problematic here in this first half, giving up too many points. And now, with the opponents getting the ball to start the second half, they do not want that momentum and a positive offensive output right here to change this game. He said our defense has to make a statement and make a stand, and it starts right now. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The run inside. It's Shelton. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
This is big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this.
Finding some room. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's right. This time it's complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. He's for the first down, and he might get a few bonus yards if they call that a face mask.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The run from the shotgun. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the stomping has commenced. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UMASS offense returns to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point.
Turning it on! They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. UMass quickly back to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. No huddle offense to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baldwin. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He's at the touchdown Bulls. Took it all the way back to the house. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. Got it. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And I love linebackers, man. They just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Watson. Oh, they're after him. Blasted as he lets it go. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out of the backfield, he's open. Stumbled to the ground. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Move. Sends it back in motion. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's got the tight end. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. UMass with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last completion. The offense changing the play. Now from inside the red zone. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. UMass quickly back to the line. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, UMass! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Looking downfield, it's Watson. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the Buffalo sideline, one of the storylines that I am keeping track of right now is how is the running back performing? Coming off that loss last week, he really got banged up. And guys, I think it could impact his ball security, how he's cutting and moving on the field. I've got my eyes all over this, and I will keep you posted how this game progresses. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This offensive coordinator has got to find a way to slow down this defensive end in the 4-3 scheme. You might want to start thinking about double teaming him with a tight end, maybe using a running back on some chips to try to give your quarterback more time.
Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you really...
Going for the big play. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Well, the offense trying to hit a dagger route. You see the receiver, he went down the field, stretched it, made it look like it was going to be a go, put his foot in the ground, try to cut to the inside. They're just not able to be on the same page there.
Gain of 6, they're looking at 3rd and 4. UMass quickly back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Makes the grab. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looking downfield on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be tough sledding for this quarterback now. You're trailing, you're in the second half. Defense knows you've got to throw it. You're going to have to sit in the pocket under duress. and start making throws in tight windows. It's not an easy situation by any stretch, but big-time players make big plays in big games.
Back to pass on second down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop.
What a cut. Now he's loose. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bulls. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Johnson wants to throw it. He misses his man, the accuracy. Not what it needed to be on that play.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Another incompletion on third down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. At the 35, he's loose. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Minutemen, after striking through the air, going back to work. Pressure coming. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Showing the arm strength to the left. intercepted to stop the threat. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Burgess. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Morrow. Breaks free, and he might be gone. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Scanning the field, it's Wright. Good timing on the quick out. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Hill. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. 2nd down coming up. Got a man. It's Andrews. Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet touchdown as they just added their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The UMASS offense returns to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we had just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build up.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Under fire. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game and unless you're losing. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.